Thank you very much for the Raga Club.
Time for all, sir. 5 minutes. Yeah. Analysis of the main questions.
For sure.
Mic with it. You can use this mic, sir. Anirudh, can you give the mic? They have some questions.
We have.
We have.
I just wanted to say that please sit down. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I had requested the audience in class to spend a few minutes analyzing one of the pieces. So the main piece that Deepak and Ram played, they will give just a short description of the piece and its characteristics. And I can't tell you how grateful we are for such a wonderful concert. Really. And I've come to the conclusion that maybe, the integration between the wonderful Hindustani classical music and our Carnatic music is just fantastic. Because normally, you see, we see them separately. And both are.
No, we don't want to be separate. We want to be.
Well, actually, I was going to say, maybe we should try to pass a law that will never hold a concert unless there is both North Indian and South Indian on the stage. Anyhow, please give us a few words about the main piece, if you like. And then if the audience has any questions, we'll answer.
You would be happy to answer. And Deepak Ji really talks very well.
No, he always passes the buck. So basically, I just want to say one thing about Indian classical music, both North and South. We met maybe for 5 minutes. We played maybe 3-4 times before, but obviously different rides. So improvisation is the quintessence of both systems of music. And what improvisation offers us, if you look at it to the risk of being esoteric, it offers you to chant a prayer that is spontaneous, which is happening now. So we choose the raga, Vachaspati. It has laws and rules, in different rules in different styles. But however, within those rules, we find places to say something spontaneously, so we don't plan. And which is, for me, the beauty part of the music, because what you hear is happening now, it's genuine, it's a communication with you, the audience. That's why the audience is so important in Indian classical music, because you give us that feedback. So having said that, Ramanji will describe what we did with the raga.
That's our watches.
Sure. So you say something.
Yeah, it's always like that, I also enjoy doing this meditation series. our Janardhan sir loves that and he uses a lot. So it is, for me, it's picking up the energy from the audience. And that's why it is every concert is different, every venue dynamics is different, the feel is different, everything is different. So the uniqueness of improvisation, and also I feel that musicians have that ability to communicate musically with the audience. A good artist, I'm sure, that's the main important quality. Because one thing, if I'm playing on my own without connecting with you, it's not going to make any effect. So I have to musically connect with you and see what is working and what's not working. So for me, that's very, very important. I want the audience to enjoy as much as I'm enjoying. It is like watching a movie with friends. You know how fun it is to watch a movie. It's like a picnic, having everybody together. So I consider this concept or any concept for that matter like a journey together. So I enjoy whatever I really like. Krishnani Begum or some popular song I play, Anatham. Those are my favorite songs, and I enjoy it. And I'm sure when the artist enjoys, I'm sure you can enjoy that to that extent. That is the beauty of the Indian music or any music. And the main raga which we choose, we first played Hamsadvani, Vatapi Ganapati Bhaje. Hamsadvani is a very, very beautiful raga which is found in both systems of music. For me, North Indian, South Indian, I don't believe in that it's all one music, Indian music. So it's just it's like I told in one of my class. It is like a beautiful girl dressed in a sari, the same beautiful girl dressed in Punjabi, whatever Punjabi dress. It is the same beautiful raga, both in the forms. Just that shades are different, colors are different. But Hamsadhani is played, and we played the most popular composition of any Carnatic music concert, Vatapi Ganapati Bhaje, composed by the great Swami Dikshita, the 18th century composer. And he played an equivalent Bandish in Hamsadhani, and then we moved to the Vachaspati. Rasa of Vachaspati is great. People genius. Vachaspati. Beautiful raga. It's such a beautiful raga, very haunting for me. It stays and it is very tough to get out of the raga. So we were planning to do something. I said, no, I can't do that after Vachaspati this long. We will just finish with all the popular songs. And then we did a medley of so many popular compositions. I'm sure you all enjoyed a bunch of compositions. And then he played the equivalent and also many popular compositions. I'm sure you all recognized and enjoyed that. But because you talk about Vachaspati, the rasa of Vachaspati,
like to know they want to go home and anyway, very quickly, Vachaspati for me a very interesting raga because I like to call it split personality raga or schizophrenic raga, if you like, if you're a psychologist. Because if you study Western theory or Western classical music, scales like that are very modern. Although in India, Vachaspati, Himavati, Lutangi, these are very old scales. But in the West, when you study Western classical composition or jazz, they came very, very recently in Europe, with modern composers like Messiah and Scriabin and all that, early 20th century composers, because these scales, I mean, if you think about it, if I just show you, if you can break the scale in two tetrachords, the first four notes is Kalyan, the second four notes is Kamal, right? I mean, this is how we look at it. So if I play it separately, these two different ragas, so if I do, I'm just doing it very quickly. one more mode, one emotion. Now the second part is or if I go up. But how to join it? So when I practice this raga, I put raga Charukeshi, I always think of Radha and Krishna. So I think with Komal me, more tender, is Radha. And with Tibrahma is kind of masculine, so that's Krishna. Even with Charukeshi, first half Bilawal is like older, I think of Lord Krishna, and the second half, which is like Padanis or Komal, which is kind of very young, little bit delicate. And so Jagra hota hai between, you know, so like for example, Lord Krishna said, Radha a little bit more sensitive. And then when you argue, so that's how I personally interpreted these ragas that have very juxtaposed scales, if you like.
Vachaspati, in South Indian music, there are 72 Melakarta ragas, main scales. And Vachaspati is very close to a very popular raga called Kalyani. So Vachaspati is the number 64th Melakarta. 65 is Kalyani.
65?
So 65 is Kalyani, which is Yaman. Vachaspati is one note different than Kalyani. So the Nishadam is a Kaishiki Nishadam. For Kalyani, it is Kakali Nishadam. But just that one small difference, it's like it makes a big deal. The whole effect of the raga. Kalyani is a very popular raga. So many compositions. There are only 10% of compositions found in Vachaspati currently. So just that one small change made a big difference. And I just wanted to add that. But we thoroughly enjoyed the concert. And,
Thank you for hosting us.
So we'd like to come back and another time. So, thank you once again.
Sure.
You know, ragas like Hamsadhvani have been performed by Hindustani musicians. Like Hindustani ragas like Bhairavi have been around, and that is music for centuries, 2 centuries. The Charukeshi is much more recent. What is the process? How Vachaspati commonly played in Hindustani concert? What is the process by which these Carnatic ragas also get popular in Hindustani?
It happens organically.
It's a nice question.
It happens organically. Like, I mean, Hamsadwan has been played in North India at least for 60 years, as far as I can say. I mean, Abdul Karim Khan recordings of Ustad Amir Khan Saab recorded Charukeshi, right, like before independence. So I don't know how that, I mean, it's this thing. I have, so I know I can tell you from my teacher and my own experience. My teacher goes to South India to record for a movie or something, and he meets somebody, you know, and he hears maybe Rasika Priya. And he goes, "Arey wow." I mean, so obviously that emotion grabs him, he starts playing it. So he playing in the concert, I'm a student, I start playing it. And that's how it develops. It doesn't happen like, it happens very organically. And so in the school I belong to, we believe in 72 Melakar, the 72 scales, because in North India, Bhatkande, late in 19th, 20th century, he codified 10 thats. But 10 thats doesn't cover all the ragas. So Mehar school of Gara, which Pandit Ravi Shankar Pariji and all that, we kind of look at the 72 as scales, not 10.
See, all these great musicians, Pandit Ravi Shankar ji, Ali Akbar Khan ji, Siriyar Khan Sahib, everybody, they loved the South Indian forms of classification of ragas. I think it has been, there cannot be a better way of classifying ragas. Like, so they all have taken because I heard Shanmukha Priya. Those ragas are all not found in. So then they play all this. They take this. It's a pretty straightforward up and down. It is all even. So with little commando adjustment, they can play the ragas. So that's how all these ragas are popular now. Actually, I recorded one CD with Anupumaji, Latangi. Yeah, so like that, everybody they play, they like the raga. That's how slowly. The same applies to the South Indian also. We hear a beautiful raga. For me, Kavati, and I play. It might not be the most authentic Kavati. I might not obey all the rules, but still I love the raga. I want to play Rageshri. Rageshri is popular. So slowly, I think Lalgudi also was very inspired by this. He composed Tilana and Pahadi, Tilana and Rageshri, all Desh. You see all his Tilanas like that. So I think eventually it was one music with the influence of Persian, Mughal, it became North Indian, and then now it is beautifully joining in a great way, I'm sure. So it will be a great amalgamation of these two systems.
Thank you very much. Before we go home, there are CDs outside. Please look at them. Thank you very much.
I want to thank two people. Sinu sir always so enthusiastically and all the CT Raga team. And of course our host Janardhan Iyengar sir.
Thank you
He and Vijayaji are great authors. Thank you.
Thank you.